Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle today. We are coming today for a all signs reading, taking a look at um, what will bring victory, what will bring success right now in this moment, how spirit would talk to us about what's desired in this moment, how we can best approach that energy, address any challenges around that energy. And so that's what we'll be talking about today. Thank you for stopping by. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome. Welcome to the community. And feel free to hit the bell if you find that you enjoy the energy coming from this page and you want to follow. Feel free to do so. I invite you to do so. Okay. And so, welcome here to Blood Moon Oracle. And so, thank you for stopping by. It is a pleasure to read. It's going to be an all signs reading, by the way. I have not said that already. We're going to start off with our birthday sign, Aries. It is Aries season. And so we'll be starting off with Aries for our reading here. And let me see, give me 1 second. I'm going to go and grab my candle so I can light it. 1 second. Be right back. So I'm going to do the last little bit of my Palo Santo sage, which has, oh my gosh, I've gotten every bit of good thing that could possibly come out of a candle with this candle. Just perfect to set the mood. If you are a candle lover, Bath and Body Works has some beautiful, amazing candles that bring in such an essence to the environment. And so if you are a candle lover, go check out Bath and Body Works candles. You won't be disappointed. I'll tell you that. I hope you all are well today. I hope you have gotten all of that, has been available for you this weekend. I know I have. It's been a beautiful, beautiful weekend. The energy has been very calm, quiet, very serene. And yeah, so here we are, Sunday, ready for this new week. And so I am ready to go into our reading today. Let's take a look. So again, we're going to start with Aries. I'm using a few of my decks. I'll be using my Crow Tarot deck. I'll also be using my Star Tarot deck. I'll be using my Crow Oracle deck. And then lastly, I'll be using my Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Okay. And so that's what we're using today. And if we need clarifications, I'm going to use the White Sage Tarot deck for that. Okay. So yeah, if you are on my page, then you are inviting me to tap into your energy. Okay. So thank you for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to read for you. Let's see what Spirit has to say here. Again, we're taking a look at what will bring victory and success and where we are right now. And so we're going to start off with Aries. How you doing, Aries? Welcome. Welcome to the reading. I guess I will tag each sign for this reading. So this will be for Aries. I hope you are enjoying your birthday season, Aries. So, Spirit for Aries, we're going to tap in and see what's happening with Aries, how Aries can move forward. But let's take a look before we get into that and look at what it is that Aries needs to be successful from this point to get the victory. What does Aries need? Like, share, comment, Aries. Subscribe if you have not, okay? Thank you for stopping by, my friends. What does Aries need in this moment to be successful? Get one more, and we'll start this reading for you, Aries. Maybe that's it. Oh, there we go. All right. So we have the Four of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the High Priestess. With all these cups coming out, first of all, what I'm hearing is emotional maturity. Okay. Emotional maturity, and to trust yourself with that. There's some part of what's available right now or the possibilities that lie before you that is best assessed. And this will be best embraced if you're able to approach it and utilize emotional maturity, emotional intelligence, and trust that, whatever that is. Now, specifically, as we look at these energies, you may need to, for some of you, take time for yourself. In this moment, there might be some clarity that needs to come in this moment. And it may, in fact, come across as being a little selfish, but that's okay. That's okay too. For some of you, there may be a need to um, reach higher or set the bar for yourself higher, right? It feels like there could be more available, and spirit may be asking you to reach higher, right? Sometimes we'll ask for, and I'm gonna just use money as an example. We're like, well, I need to pay this bill. Send me, such and such amount of money. And spirit is like, really? That's all you're gonna ask for? I would have given you, such and such amount if you would have just asked. So there's something about this path to success that you're on, this opportunity to be victorious, that you may even have an opportunity to expand your vision or your desire to something greater, to something higher. I get that energy here. And there's the need to align. If there are others involved at this point on your journey, the energy of alignment is very important here. Um, this may, in fact, be walking away from what does not align, right? That could be it too. But there's something here about being connected in the heart space, and whatever it is that you're connecting with outside of yourself, alignment is important. Even from a soul level, alignment is important. There's something important about this also that connects to health for someone. It connects to health for someone. Being able to align also means um, stimulating or creating connections that inspire good health. And I'm taking that as spirit saying not to align with things that's going to create like anxiety or, energies that are not necessary, energies that will create chaos and friction, things that aren't good for the health. There's something here about aligning when it comes to who you're connecting with. This could be in regards to partnerships. It could be in regards to love for some. It could be in regards to even those that you just allow in your space or to be a part of this part of your path that you're on right now. Um, if you are ideally striving towards a goal, alignment is important, is what I hear spirit saying, because who you're connected with has a lot to do with where you'll end up. There's a saying that says you want to know what your future looks like look at who you're surrounded with. or you want to know who you are, look at who you're surrounded with, your top 5 people. There's something about who you're surrounding yourself with that's going to actually either work for you or not, right? And so there's something here about surrounding yourself with the right people, Aries. That's what's needed in this moment. And then trusting yourself more than ever, even with the smallest, minute type of things, trusting yourself is going to be paramount right now in order for you to move forward in the energy of success. Let's see here. And I'm seeing for you, Aries, I'm seeing a lot of communication happening. And so this may have something to do with who is communicating with you right now, who is pouring ideas in your head. There's something about that coming through for me right now when it comes to you. That's going to be, and it also connects with that, making sure you're surrounded with the right people. And, it might be beneficial to connect specifically with people who are already in the place where you're trying to go, right? Um, there's also another saying that's coming up. If you are the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. You need a new group. You need people that are, smarter, more accomplished than you, people that are possibly more higher, or they've accomplished things that you're trying to accomplish. I think people that are more accomplished than you that can challenge you to come up, right? So there's something here. I'm seeing somebody whispering in someone's ear. And so there's something about the connections possibly giving you or feeding you ideas or giving you information, but it's the information that spirit is talking about. Make sure that you are connected with the right people, okay? Because that's going to make all the difference here. Let's see. What is Aries' desire right now? What is the desire coming through for Aries in this reading? Spirit, please and thank you. Someone's definitely looking for something. I have the 9 of Cups coming out here. Ooh, 999. 999 could be important. Someone could be on the very brink of breakthrough, of new beginning, of ending something very major in life. I have the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands coming out. So 999 may be significant for someone here. If you've been seeing that number, this message is for you. Yeah. Someone definitely has made a request, specific request, and or a wish, right? Someone has specific desires that they are looking for and working towards here. Though you may have lots of different options to choose from, right? I'm hearing there's something specific that you're looking for, that you're asking for. And the Holy Grail is coming out here. So this is not just any old request. Like, this is something that is going to be, it may in fact lead to your purpose in life. Like, it's something big. And it's something that's big for you. It's going to connect you to the very center of, why you're here and you being fulfilled and you getting this sense of enjoyment out of life altogether. So this is a big deal. This is a big deal. Now, for some, this could be something that will alleviate some kind of stress. I'm getting like there could be certain concerns or worries that you have moving forward here. And it could, be something that keeps you up at night. It could be something that stresses you out, something that weighs very heavy right now, and you're looking for a solution for it. Yeah, and I do see the solution. I do see that there are many things in place that you've been given that could possibly be the solution to the problem if you're willing to see that this is the solution. Um, and someone's been waiting possibly for things to be made right. There could be things that it's felt like did not quite happen fairly. I get that sense here. But there's the sense of someone waiting for things to be made right, even if there is a sense of getting justice in a situation where you feel like maybe things didn't settle in a fair way. Maybe there's something you feel like is old in a situation that will set you right. There's something about that here coming out for you, Aries. 999. There's something being worked out right now. It's being worked out. With the Three of Pentacles, um, this may be something that's being worked out in a way that you don't necessarily see all the details and you don't really know how it's going to turn out. However, I do hear Spirit saying that there is something that you can expect here. So let me just get a little more information. So what is this that Aries is desiring? Let's take a look here. What is this that Aries is desiring? Of course, we have happiness as you move forward, and being able to experience more than you've experienced. There's something you want to do specifically. Um, this could have some connection with those that you care for as well. Give me one second. I have an important call coming through. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. And so, for someone, it seems like there is a desire to move, possibly, or to be able to explore the world. There's a desire for family for someone. Yeah, there's a desire for family here. Someone's been searching for that. There's someone's wondering whether or not they have it in them, even to be able to pursue, you know, new things. And I feel like there's a lot that has taken place to this point. There's a lot to do with past and present as it pertains to the future. It's all intertwined. And so overall, I feel like this has the desires, in many ways have a lot to do with connection, emotional fulfillment, being able to do what it is that you desire to do. For someone, that's about movement, being able to just move and go where you desire to go, starting again, building up the strength and the courage to do that, trusting yourself to be able to do that. Yeah. And I just feel like there's going to be, with that Four of Cups, the time of solitude, or there already has been the time of solitude here that has been very essential and significant in this process. Yeah, that's the main part that's going to connect you to this path that's before you to lead you to success and the things that you desire. Definitely healing taking place and bringing you back to this very balanced position. Um, and so that's what I am seeing. Let's see. Someone is wanting financial stability. However, that's coming through. There's many ways that that can happen, whether that is connecting with like minds, collaborating with others. Um, I do get a group energy here. For some of you, I see you being in a position of doing something really well for work and being noticed and having others step in and offering something or wanting to work with you. Are there any challenges for Aries here? There's something coming through right now about being able to see things differently, getting out of your mind. There might be something about this where you'll have an opportunity to experience or drop down in your heart. And I did get the Three of Swords that came out and the Nine of Wands. Both of those have a lot to do with healing, to be able to trust the energy, to be able to do that, right? There's something about healing coming out here. Grief, right? There's something that possibly needs to be released. Territory, there's situation. Curiosity is coming out. And waterproof. So there's something about the challenges showing up right now that may be difficult because there's something about needing to have thick skin, right? Through this process or through allowing yourself to get out and explore and discover what's now there, right? There's something about being able to traverse and explore, kind of looking at it as a sense of adventure, possibly even letting go of the outcome, having to show up a certain way. There's something about that, and definitely having to release something. Grief showed up here. There may be a need to still process some situations or process some emotions around past disappointments here. But it has something to do with being able to move forward into new energy, into new spaces, new places, new dynamics. This will need to happen. You have to have tough skin, allow yourself to be curious, release the outcome, allow yourself to do any healing that might show up there as you're stepping out into new spaces as well. Let's see what's in the advice from Spirit here for you, Aries. Any advice for Aries here? We are using the Animal Oracle deck here for you, Aries. Any advice for Aries coming out here? And quite a few cards came out for you, Aries. I'm going to take them all. And so first, the Coyote. Oh, another one. The Coyote Spirit came out for you. Asking you to trust in divine detours, right? There are no mistakes. Everything is fair game. Spirit is able to use everything that we experience to guide us to where we want to be, where we need to be, to give us the lessons that we need to be able to sustain where we want to be and what we want to do. Like everything is useful and purposeful. There's something about that I feel like Spirit wants you to definitely know. This is coming through as number 7, may be significant. This may have something to do with not necessarily only things in the 3D, but this may even be how we're perceiving and experiencing things spiritually as well. 55 comes out with Snake Spirit. Time to heal. Right, we just got to talking about that. There's something about being in a position of having the opportunity to still heal some things that's coming through here. This also for me is resonating back to the previous oracle card about um, waterproof, having thick skin, allowing things to run off of your back. Not everything needs a response, is what I hear Spirit saying. And sometimes it's just understanding that we are all healing and we're all trying to process that. Like we're all trying to live our best lives. There's more, some of us have a more difficult time doing that without involving others, I'm hearing Spirit say. And so there's something about as you move forward, the best possible outcome is by you allowing yourself to do it in a neutral space. Like you don't have to respond to everything. That's what I hear Spirit saying. It's time to heal. And snake energy is coming through as, first of all, understanding that things will transform often. And so, um, releasing the expectation of what things should be or who people should be, right? Having tough skin in that way. But also understanding the danger of being around the snake energy too, and that's coming through. And being able to maintain like your sense of integrity, even in the midst of like a snake den, right? That's coming through for me. When you heal, you're able to do that. You take on the responsibility for yourself, not for others. But this is taking on the responsibility for yourself to be able to maintain your own emotions and your own responses, right? I also have chameleon spirit, and the advice is to act as if whatever it is that you feel like you're moving towards, you've been working towards, imagine being there already, right? You're working on becoming a doctor. Start being a doctor today. Start applying that knowledge and the expectations of a doctor in your life right now. Spirit is saying, show up in the highest form of who you see yourself as, Aries, okay? Right now, okay? The chameleon also is coming through as a 5, which talks about change. And so this transition is happening. And so if you are well aware and have clarity around where you are moving right now or what energy you're moving into, what successes you see yourself in the future, embody that energy right now. Okay. Two things can be true. That's what I hear Spirit saying. Yes, you are the person you are now, but it's also true that you are who you're becoming as well. I have a number 4 coming in with Badger Spirit. Don't second guess yourself. Be bold. Be fearless. And I don't know why I'm hearing be a bad ASS, right? Um, there's something about embodying that energy that's going to give you the strength and it's going to give you the stability that you need, right? I feel like Spirit is saying that's the thread that needs to be consistent through your experience right now is being fearless, being willing to take risks and enter into new spaces and have new experiences, releasing, the outcome of what it should be, but being willing to be open to learn in the moment. Be bold, be fearless. Understand that everything is of divine guidance. Okay. If it's being allowed, then it's of the divine guidance that you are being led towards. Swan Spirit is coming out too. Time for a deep dive. I feel like Spirit is guiding you to a deeper level of what you're able to understand and experience right now. This is not a time to gravitate towards superficiality, but this is a time to dive deep and look for the deeper meanings in your experiences and how you're understanding things, even about yourself. Be curious as to why you're responding a certain way or why you attracted this certain energy. Like, be curious about what's happening around you spiritually, is what Spirit is advising. Last, we have the Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in between, right? Two things can be true at the same time. You are, but you are also becoming. Embrace both of those, right? and make the most of both of those. This is coming through as the number 8, right? This is all about action, movement, right? And that in between can sometimes be very uncomfortable too, because we're not quite settled to where we're going, but we're not quite where we used to be. We're like somewhere in transition. Sometimes we can feel lost. That's what's coming up, lost in translation. I don't know if that movie is, something that rings a bell for you, Lost in Translation. But sometimes we can be lost in that middle ground of what we are becoming, who we're becoming, what the situation is becoming. The spirit is saying to embrace this time, this void, whatever this is. The beautiful thing about that too is not being where we used to be, right? And not really understanding. I feel like for someone, um, this is going to be much better than you could ever imagine. And so just being able to even step into the energy of helping to create what that could be, right, is very beautiful as well. And so there's something about the spirit wants you to embrace it. Don't fight it, embrace it, because it's part of the process here. And so this is the advice coming in as you move towards the energy of success, victory, and doing and being what it is that you desire for the future. Okay. I hope this has been helpful for you. Aries, thank you so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure. Until next time, take care of yourselves and I'll see you again. Okay. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you all next time. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, Aries.